Of Barstool Radio, where we discuss all that is hip-hop. We have a dope show ahead of you today, but before we do that, as usual, I'd like to introduce my team. The man behind right here, Mr. DJ Kondo NYC. I'm sorry, I just said your Instagram name for you. I'm gonna let you say it with me. What's your Instagram, Kondo? Is it on?
Whoa.
There we go. There we go.
My Instagram?
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Kondo NYC.
Yes.
Check it out. Follow me on Instagram.
Make sure you follow him on Instagram. The man behind the lens, of course, is JFats at JAEPHATS. Did I get that right, Fat? And of course, I am Miss Joy in the City, and this is Bar Talk Radio. As usual, like we also like to start with our regular segment of On Today in Hip Hop, or Today in Hip Hop History with Bar Talk Radio. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick that off because I'm ready to get going with the show that we have ahead of us today. So today is October 5th, and today Steve Jobs actually passed away in 2011. And a lot of people are like, what does that have to do with hip hop? But a lot of hip hop artists actually spoke about it, like B.O.B., Swizz Beatz, Young Jeezy, Pharoah Monch, just to name a few. I mean, how did you guys feel when you heard about Steve Jobs? I mean, that was crazy, right? Because of course he changed technology completely. iPhones. Okay, fine. And the MacBook that we're using. Sorry, you can't see it. All right, that's fine. So today, actually, in 2010, Def Jam released their Rap Star video game. I don't play video games. Y'all play video games?
That shit was dope.
You did, it was dope. You did. Okay, so all right, so we got a few people in the audience who actually played the Rap Star video game. Federation released their album in 2004. In 2011, Waka Flocka released Flockarelli, which actually peaked at number 6 on the Billboard charts. And the main song that was the dopest on that whole album was Hard in the Paint. I don't know, did y'all see they did the parody with Obama on it too? You didn't see the parody with Obama?
Yeah.
I go hard in the... Ooh. Maybe I should have had a shot beforehand. It's high here. No. And then lastly, De La Soul released their 7th studio album, which actually peaked at number 87 on the Billboard charts. So that's it for today's edition of Today in Hip Hop History with Bar Talk Radio. And we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a quick combo break, and then we are going to come back with our guests. I'm super excited about this. So, Kondo, go ahead and take it away, and then when we get back, it's on. Today we actually have in the studio, I'm super excited about it because I'm a fan. We have Ray, who plays Miz on the wildly successful web series Money and Violence. How are you?
I'm alright, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming by. I feel like I'm like a fan. I'm a little starstruck, so.
I'm used to that.
Oh, I can imagine. Well, I mean, that's actually that.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. So my first question is, they became successful so fast. How does the newfound fame feel?
To be honest, like, I still feel like it's the same, just the attention changed. That's all, just the attention, get more attention. Like, people know, like, a year and a half ago, I go outside and chill, mind my business, do whatever I want to do without somebody, you know, that's me. That's about it, just the attention. And
Does it ever get weird? Like, just like how it's like being in a fishbowl now, like you said, everything was cool, and then now it's like, oh snap, it's this. Is it weird?
Yeah, it'd be weird. Certain time, like when I see kids, it'd be like, yo, Miz, Oh, shoot. Oh, I see a elderly person, like people around my age is like, I expect you to watch it because you can't relate. But when I see like people like 50, 40, or I see a kid like 9, 10, like I went to pick up my daughter 9 years old, I went to pick up from school, kids like, yo, can you sign this paper for me? I'm like, what are you doing watching Money Involved? Sounds like that. And like
Right.
that.
Right, okay. So there's a lot of hip hop actually infused, through through the website, through Money and Violence. I heard that there's possibly a soundtrack in works.
Yeah, there's a soundtrack. We're doing a soundtrack. The soundtrack is basically, see, when we started Money and Violence, we want to give everybody opportunity. We want to create a platform. So whatever you're doing, and if you're hot and you're from Brooklyn, yeah, you're gonna be on our soundtrack. We want to give you that love.
So it's all independent artists. It's not going to be anybody that's.
Well, that was the original thing when we first started Money and Violence. But now that we got a little bigger for business purposes, and you probably, and there's a lot of artists that shout us out, like mainstream artists. So it's like you gotta know how to politic.
Right, you gotta show them a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
you gotta show them them too.
So speaking of hip hop, this year at Summer Jam, Meek Mill brought the whole cast on stage. How was that for you, being in front of like 65,000 people?
You wanna be honest with you?
Yes.
I'll be honest with you. When we first, it's like, I'm dead serious. I swear to my mother. When we first started Money and Violence, right? I was telling my ex-girlfriend, I'm like, yo, watch. By the time Meek Mill come out, we're gonna be hot. And I'm like, yo, if Meek Mill was here, he would have been shot us out before everybody else. Cause I always would watch him shot people when they come up. I'm like, he would have been shot us out. So when he brought us in Summer Jam, it was like, I kind of knew it, but it was still like, it was still big. It's like, damn, like, we not no rappers. We on Summer Jam stage, like.
Right, in front of 65,000 people.
Yeah, that was big. Shout out to Meek Mill for that. Dream Chasers.
Yes. Now, quick question about your character, Miz. Did you pull a lot from your own life to play Miz? Was it natural for you?
See, the only thing about me and my character is like Ray. I'm Ray. My mom called me Ray. My friend called me Ray. Or they call me No.
Right.
The only thing about the difference between Ray and Miz is that Ray's not as selfish as Miz.
Okay.
There's a few things there like, yeah, it's not that hard for me to do or bring it out to light.
Right. Well, also never having acted a day in your life, and neither did the cast as well. I feel like that you guys portrayed something awesome that made people fall in love with the actual characters. So you've been approached by everyone from the top totem pole as far as entertainment to, I guess, everyone else. Do you feel like going mainstream will kill the authenticity of Money and Violence?
No, it's not gonna kill the authenticity because as long as Rafe is writing it and directing it, it's not gonna take nothing away from the authenticity. The thing that made you love Money and Violence is still gonna be that and plus more.
Right, okay. So Mo, who plays Rafe, actually wrote 2 novels.
Yeah, see, his first novel he wrote was Love Changes. And that's like one of the first books I read, and I hate reading. When I first met him, I'm like, yo, hold on, I read the book. I'm like, nah, hold on, you one of those characters in here, nigga, don't lie to me. You're like, that's when we first met. And the second book is Love Changes. And I love that book because it's different, it's so different, everybody could relate to that book.
So can we expect, one of them is supposed to be the younger Rafe,
Right,
correct?
yeah, that's Love Changes. No, that's not Love Changes, I think that's